never. We are here. We are here. Good morning. What's up, Coach? I didn't see your email this morning. Um, Make sure you send me your email so I can send you over the stuff because I definitely would love for you to be a part of our collective. And thank you. Good morning. And all that good stuff. So please make sure you send your email. Or maybe I didn't check it because I was checking it. But maybe I didn't check it just yet because I was having a time last night. I've been trying to do content. I've been trying to recap our videos. Oh, thank you for the daily heart me. I was trying to recap. I've been trying to make a conscious effort to recap every day from our book. And yesterday I was having good morning. I was having such a hard time getting this video done. So it's so crazy. I almost had to, I was late one because I was trying to get this video done. And I said, I got to get this done. I had a client meeting that kind of cut it short. What's going on? I don't know what happened. TikTok cut off. Over there. I don't know over there. See. Okay. It just kicked us out. I don't know why it kicked us out. So I guess we're having technical difficulties over here in these other streets. But I don't know why. So let me just shut down all my screen and try to do this again. People do this again. I'm sorry, y'all, because you know I'll be trying to stay on task, and I got a meeting at 12:15. So this chapter seems like it's a little long. So I think we might have let's see what we got. Okay, we do got Mike. Okay, and it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. Okay. Resume. Yes. I don't know what the heck happened. All right. Whew. I don't know what happened. Thank you for staying around because I don't know what the heck just went on. And that's what I'm saying this morning. It's so funny because this morning I was watching a video and it was talking about keeping the resilience and the fight when things go wrong. Like you just resubmit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the word. He recommit to doing what you got to do. So sometimes people be like, you know what, it went off, so this is a sign that I just need to just quit. No, it's a sign that you need to keep going. It's somebody trying to stop you. So we here. Everything's working this morning. Evie, we got coaching. We got Heavy in the building. But yeah, so it was this morning has been a little, and last night I just was noticing that how things were just like messing up. You know what I'm saying? So seeing this morning how I was trying to get this video done and it was being a little, and I was just like, what? I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. No matter what, I'm gonna get it done. So I got it done, and I'm proud of myself for getting it done. I'm almost finished editing it, and I'll be able to post it. But I'm trying to make sure that I do a recap of our live videos, so that other people know about it, and the information is valuable. So why not? So, if it's your first time here, I'm your girl Mecca Joy. And this is the growth hour. This is where we are leveling up for unstoppable growth. And today we're going to be reading Principle 4, because he doesn't do chapters, but we're reading Principle 4. It's all about value, it's all about relationship. It's not all about. So that's what he's talking about. So here are some things that we'll cover in this chapter. The 6.5 principles of giving value and being valuable, free speech, price versus value, the real way to beat price, and then some red bits. You have give value first, don't add it, make friends before you start or don't start, act professionally, talk friendly, sales for the moment, friends for life, sales for the commission, value for the future. And then he has like a cartoon character, well, I forget what these are called. But if you're not absolutely thrilled and delighted with our product, call us toll free and we'll be happy to help you establish more reasonable expectations. So that's what we're talking about here this morning. And something just happened here. Oh no. All right, hold up. Something just happened. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. Something happened. I had all my stuff right here and then it just went away. All right. Let me shut some of this stuff down. But good thing is we over on YT. So if you're not following me on YT, make sure you follow me on YT. And it's Mecca Joy over there as well. So just FYI. All right, let's get started because we started a little late today. This chapter is a little long, so I think I'm gonna do a part one, part two of it. And we because I was going through it today. I was like, God damn, it's like this many chapters, this many pages. I think. Oh no, it's not that many. I thought it was. Maybe I was looking at it. I think it's this many. It seemed like a lot when I was going through it. So we'll see how it goes. But let's get started. So if you are new here, these are the things that we cover during our live session. We go over our affirmations. Oh, here we go. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. So no, that's not. I'm sorry, y'all. See what I mean? This is what I mean about today. It's yesterday and today. But guess what? We're recommitting and we're keep going no matter what. Like you gotta push through. So, all right. So I just want to read our affirmation for today, and I was just trying to get to it. So our affirmation for today is give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. All right. Where's our affirmation? Okay. I confidently connect with decision makers who are ready to say yes. I confidently connect with decision makers who are ready to say yes. All right. So, where is value in the sales equation? What does value play in making sales? What role does value play in building customer loyalty? How does value help build solid business relationships? The word value has a difficult time being defined and understood. Giving value and adding value are words that many salespeople and sales executives have a difficult time in understanding, let alone providing. Most people think that value is all about something the company adds, some small additional service, something tacked onto the product, a slight reduction in price, even something free. Wrong. Good morning, V. Good morning, Tay. Good morning, Shorty. Good morning, y'all. And these things are promotions, not values. Value is something done for the customer in favor of the customer. Hey, thank you, V, for joining my team. In my case, I have found that it is most effective to give value first and give it without expectation and give it often. Sorry, y'all, I came on late. So just so y'all know, it wasn't that I didn't send anybody an invite or let y'all know that I was here. For some reason, today we've just been having a weird start and things have been going a little crazy. But we here and we are recommitting every time we have a bump in the road. Okay, all right. So Okay, here we go. I give value through my weekly column and weekly e-zine. People call me out of the blue and thank me, ask for my information, and hire me. The mantra is simple. I put myself in front of people who can say yes to me and deliver value first. Make it your mantra. So the mantra is I put myself in front of people who can say yes to me and deliver value first. I put myself in front of people who can say yes to me and I put value first. That wasn't what it was said, but I definitely reworded that. But make it your mantra, right? The 6.5 principles of giving value. Hey Tay, thank you. Of giving value and being valuable. One, market with stuff and information about prospects and customers, not about you. They will never read your brochure. In fact, they'll probably throw it away. Send them information about how they profit, produce, or succeed, and they will devour every word. And you know what's funny? Because it's saying don't talk about you. But I think even when we share a story, oh, thank you, Tay. Even when we share a story about ourselves, right? I guess that story is still about the person because when they relate and they can connect with you, it's about them. I would assume. Well, no, I say yeah because that's how you connect with some people because you like, oh, their story is kind of like mine too, and we getting through it. We making, we doing the damn thing. Thank you, Tay. Write good stuff in journals, newspapers, e-zines, and newsletters. Writing creates a perceived leadership position. Your picture is in print and is a value positioning statement at the same time. It also allows those who agree with your ideas or philosophy to connect with you. Y'all know y'all said I wanted to be on I want to write for Forbes or like Entrepreneur magazine or like for one of these industry magazines that are for that resonate with my business. And yesterday I started doing the research. So y'all know tomorrow I'm going to get my big whiteboard. So that's going to be on my list. So watch out, y'all. Y'all gonna see it's gonna be articles written by Mecca Joy pretty soon, coming soon. Create response vehicles or mechanisms in everything you write. If they agree with you and want more, offer it. It's a great way to connect with business. Lack of response is also a report card. So it says lack of response is also a report card. So it's not you just keeping score. They keeping score too. Like, damn, they ain't even respond to me. They ain't even what? Earn your way onto, or maybe not, right? Earn your way onto every broadcast media possible. Try to get on a talk show with information everyone can use. Tie your expertise to a timely topic or holiday. Note, everyone can get on a talk show. Tomorrow with the two words, all in. Good morning, Nat. Sorry, something happened before. Listen, I know. Me too. Yes, thank you. Pray about that. It's coming. I feel it. It's coming. Somebody, I told y'all, one of my clients texted me the other day and said it's your season. So I feel it. I feel it. It's coming. All right. Get known as a person of value. Get known to get business to come to you. Leading a group or committee at the Chamber of Commerce, charity, volunteerism. Hint, pick one you really like. So I remember when I first moved back to Delaware, I was homeless, right? And one of the things that I did was I went and, well, at the time I wasn't homeless. I had already had my place. But during me being homeless, I gave back to it was like a church and they would have like a food bank, right? And I went and one time we needed to go get food from there. You know what I'm saying? So when it was my time and I was up, I went back and I volunteered at that place. And just being there was just like, it was very heartwarming because I knew when I needed it, you know what I'm saying? So I gave back. And I'll be honest, volunteering is something I really like to do. So if you don't do it, you might want to get into it. You know what I mean, just for your heart's sakes and your soul's sake, you know what I'm saying? But also it's another way to network and meet people, So send your stuff after they ask for it and make sure it has something they will keep. Proactive mailings rarely work. If you really want to test the viability of your information, offer it and see who wants it. I send nothing until someone calls and asks for it. Note, what is the value of your brochure? If it is stated in terms of you could put the words up your wait. What is the value of your brochure? I always think that too. Like I make these brochures for people, and then people go out and they put them out. Sometimes I've even seen people have their like they gave it to somebody, and then like a couple minutes later we're walking by and the brochure is on the ground. Like all the work that went into that, the money that went into that, and then people just throw it away. Like, oh my God, so he says, what is the value of your brochure? If it's stated in terms of you, you could put the words up yours anywhere in the middle of it and no one would ever find it. So he's saying also in the brochure, that brochure needs to talk about the customer, period. Speak in public or cold call. I say speak. Why? How? Turn the page. Free speech, the legacy you leave to yourself. Want 50 new leads a week? Give a free speech at a civic group. Many salespeople looking to emerge are frantically trying to market themselves, from brochures to direct mail to cold calling to networking. Expensive frustration. The best way to market yourself is give yourself to the market. Expose yourself to your prospects. My advice, free speech. Or to put it in a clearer way, speak for free. Free speech pays. Big pay and free speech has rewards, big rewards. Note, I said speech, not sales pitch. When you show up at a civic organization to deliver a free 15 to 20 minute talk, here's the gold you receive. All right, y'all listening? You get to give a live sales presentation to sell yourself, not your product or service. You get to do an audition right in front of the decision maker. You build and strengthen your network. You reestablish your presence. You help the community. You build your speaking skills, your presentation skills, and your storytelling skills. You get to try out new material. You will attract new customers, all leaders. It says you will attract new customers, all leaders. So these are the people that's the decision makers. These are the people that make the decision. These are the people who don't contemplate and, oh, I got to think about it, and oh, the price is too much. These are the leaders. If you are just starting out in business, you will have a great opportunity to move up the ladder. You get a chance to have meaningful impact on someone through words. You eat for free. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I like that part. You eat for free, especially if some good food. What? I'm psyched. Now, to some of the above rewards, you may want to add the prefix phrase, if you're great, to get the real meaning and make the most impact. But I think the message is clear. Interested? Just contact any civic organization in your city. They are dying for a good talk. Every week, they go looking for good speakers. And it sure beats cold call. Want the best strategy of approach? Here are 6.5 success tactics of free speech. Now, he says 6.5 because y'all know this chapter is long. So 1, don't give a sales pitch, but do speak on your topic. Speak about interesting stuff to the audience that teases your stuff. But give a great speech. If you sell burglar alarms, speak about home safety. If you sell copiers, speak about the image and productivity. Get it? I definitely do, because when you think about a printer and you think about the mass production that you're trying to do, hey Foxy, you think about the mass production that you might be trying to do, and you want to know about, is the quality going to be good, and how fast can I get these printers? I remember when I was a receptionist, that would be the one thing. If I could put a whole lot of documents in there, right, and I could print them and it's going to staple them for me, what? I would be in heaven. I'd be like, oh, this the shit. Cause I just be sitting there while the computer be going, or the printer be going, and I'd be like, yes, it's doing all the work for me. Cause now I don't gotta separate everything. Now, because before you gotta separate everything, you gotta print them. And if it's a smart computer or a smart printer, where it actually, how sometimes you gotta separate, you got all the prints. So you might have a stack of this print. I'm sorry, y'all. I was getting back in my thing. Never mind. Let's get back to work. I just had a flashback of doing that work. It was fun, but let's get back to this. All right. But y'all get it, right? Pick a great audience. There are groups and there are groups. Pick the best ones. Highest profile and most likely to have the big wigs. Give a handout. Even just a few pages. A handout will help the audience follow along, and it precludes you from having to memorize the talk, and gives every member of the audience a way to contact you. Warning, give out the handout when you start to use it, never before you begin. If you give out the handout before you start your talk, people will read one thing while you're speaking about another, and worse, you lose audience control and the impact of your message. So remember, if you're doing a talk, give the handout before you start talking about what you're talking about. All right, I think that's a great one. Then it says number 4, videotape it. After the talk, you can play the video at home and see how good you really are as opposed to how good you think you are. Listen, when I first started doing, hey Trippy, when I first started doing this, y'all, I would go back and I would be like, oh my God. Oh my God, what the heck oh my goodness. So I started watching videos and watching other people read, and I'm definitely not where I want, but I'm definitely better than I was. So I say yes, videotape it and watch yourself, right? As for audience evaluations, read about your impact in it, if any, right? Give value, get leads. At the end of your talk, offer something additional for free in exchange for their card. The cards you get are leads. So you make sure you follow up. Because that's number one thing I feel like he's talked about in every chapter. Follow up. Now 6.5. Hey Nat, thank you. Hang around after the meeting. That's when you find out what your impact was and who was your best prospects. Don't sell your stuff at the meeting. Make a lunch appointment or breakfast meeting and avoid making a sales pitch or bragging about your company. On a personal note, this is how I got started getting paid to speak. From my weekly column in the paper, several Rotary and Kiwanis clubs in town called me to give a talk. I decided not to talk on sales, my expertise. Rather, I spoke about children, my favorite topic, entitled a talk, What We've Learned from Our Kids. I selected 7 skills my kids had helped me strengthen in the rearing process, like imagination, persistence, blind faith, even enthusiasm, and told a brief story about it. In 20 minutes, I made the audience laugh, cry, think, and learn. I had a handout and also offered the 7 best parenting rules I'd ever learned for free, if they would just give me their card. At the end of every meeting, I always had at least 50 cards and one paid talk from someone who said, how'd you like to come speak to my employees? That's crazy, right? Hey, Devin. Hey, Mrs. Devin, and I apologize. So my rewards and yours for giving a free 20-minute talk included a live audition and sales call in front of 100 decision makers. Audience impact, new friends, and self-taught lesson, a practice session, a free lunch, a pen. They're usually gift for talk. I love pens when I go out. I love giving me a good pen, right? A certificate of thanks from the group, 50 warm leads, and a paid engagement. Beats direct mail or cold call. Y'all, today I'm reaching out. Today I'm reaching out. And I'm starting my blog on my website because I feel like that is where it's going to help with the credibility. I mean, yes, I love doing this, right? But I feel like if I'm going to tell these people I can write articles for Forbes and Entrepreneur and all of these things that I would like to do additionally. Thank you for the heart puffs. Then I need to have my own writing. I need to show them, not just talk about it, right? So we're gonna be doing that today. But I'm excited. This got me hyped up, and I'm reaching out to some of these organizations to go talk, because I feel like I need to practice. You know what I'm saying? I need to practice. I haven't done it in a while. So bonus tip: any group will pay you $100 if you have them make the check out to your favorite charity in your name and theirs. No matter who you are or where you are in your sales career, free speech can impact learning and earning. So he's saying, like, you can be a beginner in this. Reach out. Like, come on, y'all. Free speech isn't just a right. It's an opportunity. Exercise yours. Listen, y'all, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who else is going about to reach out to an organization and go talk? Who else is doing do that today? Or, I mean, sometime maybe next week you'll reach out to somebody, because today is Friday and people probably like, I'm going home. I ain't trying to do this no more today. But yes, this is by Jeffrey Gitomer. Gitomer. The Little Red Book of Selling. Price versus value. The real way to beat price. How much is it? Answer: doesn't matter if the value is there. Let me make it real simple. Draw a line down the middle of a flip chart page. On one side, put up price too high and take the lowest bid. And take the lowest bid. On the other side of the page, I want you to tell me what your customers want. Not your product. No, not your product. What your customer really wants. And it may have nothing to do with your product or service. What do your customers want? Your customer wants. Here's some customer wants, y'all. More sales, greater productivity, more profit, better image, more customers, loyal employees, better morale, no hassles, more time, notoriety. If you are able to get him or her those, or even one of those items, how significant a price? Hold on, I'll put it up. Screenshot it. Can you screenshot it? Or is it backwards? Yeah, shoot. It's probably backwards, but you could screenshot it. Look, hopefully you screenshotted it. But you know what? I was thinking tomorrow when I get my whiteboard, I think I'm gonna go live, because I'm gonna be so excited about having that whiteboard. And I'm gonna do, I think I want to come on and do something. So I can't wait to get that whiteboard. If you are able to get him, okay, boom, boom, boom. All right. The classic example of price versus perceived value is in the automobile business. That was a tongue tied. Sorry, y'all. You've all seen an ad from car dealers that sell $1 over invoice, at invoice, what? Or below invoice. No value. Certainly no perceived value. What happens after I take ownership? How will I value from the use of my purchase? What kind of service can I expect? Okay, so I like this kind of example. I know, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, let me get back. I'm so excited. All right. He says, okay, so this is my thing. When I buy a car, right, I always tell people, like, I like buying brand new cars, but I also realize they come with a car payment, right? But when you buy a car brand new, you can take it to the dealership and get it fixed. And they give you, if it's a big thing, you can get a loaner car, so you can go handle your business. You know what I'm saying? So you're not having to sit there all day. So, like, that's the type of service. If I go buy a car, thank you, Tay. If I go buy a car, I want to know that, can I bring my car and I take a loaner car? And if I can't, then I'm probably like, I don't want to buy it from here. All right, if one of them would place a full page ad in the paper and said, our prices are guaranteed to be $100 more than anybody else's price, but our service is guaranteed to be 100% better than anybody else's service, and underneath that are pictures of 5 customers telling you in one form or another why they paid the extra $100 and that the service is phenomenal, they would have all the business. Look at that. They just tell her the truth. Like, look, we high, but we better than everybody else. I feel like that's like what certain brand, like luxury brands. You know what I'm saying? Hey Anna, welcome in. I promise you that no one remembers the price at 7 a.m. when you are waiting in the line at the car dealership for service and you don't get taken until 7:30. And the service person is somewhat rude and they have no loaner car. Look, I just said, and they have no loaner car, so someone else has to drive there with you and take you to work. And when you get back at 5 p.m. to pick up your car and you wait another 20 minutes and come to find out they didn't even have the part for what was broken, and you have to come back again the next week. But you were the smartest guy in the world. You saved $100 on your car. At that moment, you would have paid the extra $1,000 for the car. I believe so. I believe so. All right, let me check real quick because this chapter is pretty long. Oh no, it's I feel like, yeah, we're not gonna be able to finish it all today, but we're gonna get to this part and then I'll stop. So here's the lost opportunity. The salesperson concentrating on making the best deal and going through every sales hoodwinking gyration neglected to talk about what it would be like to have the car serviced. When there's no value, all that's left is price. Now, I use the car dealer example because every one of you has had it happen to you in one form or another. And that was a perfect. If you ever bought a car, you know. If you ever bought a car from a car dealership that does this or doesn't do, I guess if you never had that experience, then you don't know. But the experience is a wonderful experience when you can go drop your car off and they'll be like, oh, Miss Benson, your car is outside waiting for you. Here are the keys. Everything is in there. And it'd be a brand new car. You'd be like, oh, shit. Damn, I like this car. I might want to get this next. And I feel like all right, see you tomorrow. I feel like you too. I feel like it's a perfect example for them to sell and build that loyalty with their customers when they do that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. Understand this. The sale is emotionally driven and emotionally decided. Then it is justified logically. The head is attached to the price. The heart is attached to the wallet. The head is attached to the price. The heart is attached to the wallet. So I'm gonna leave it off right there. All right, but let's have a mindset shift because we didn't do that. We did our affirmation this morning real quick because that was a lot, but we're gonna recap it for 1 second, right? So our mindset shift for today: you are not in the business of convincing. You're in the business of connecting with the right people. All right, the right people. Talking to the wrong person wastes time. It wastes time. It wastes energy. I be feeling like sometimes their shit just attaches onto you, and now there's a parasite, and you got to work through that to get that shit off of you, and it was just a waste of time, right? Waste of time. Your success depends on access to true decision makers. Who makes the decisions? That's who we want to talk to. You ain't got time to be around here lollygagging with people. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's our 3 ways to get past the gatekeepers and land the right meetings. It says, use the power of referral, ask the right questions early, be direct, not pushy. All right, so what's your biggest struggle when trying to reach decision makers? How do you handle gatekeepers when refuse to connect? I always say when you have to connect with gatekeepers like receptionists and all that. Hey Josh, hey darling. I feel like you like, it's like you gotta be nice. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jamaica? You gotta be nice. You can't just come in and be like, hey, I'm trying to reach the boss. You gotta be nice to the receptionist. Hey girl, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? What's one sales strategy you've used that helps you reach the right people? I think one sales strategy that's helped me reach the right people is definitely the power of referral. Doing great work for my friends has led other people to want to work with me. And I think that that's definitely a powerful strategy. Hey, thank you, Jamaica. All right, now here's your challenge for today. Identify 3 companies or clients you want to connect with this month. I even add one on there. Reach out to one organization that you may be able to offer a free speech, or maybe can reach out and find a paid one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't necessarily have to do free. You could see they might be like ready to pay somebody and you just happen to email them. You know what I'm saying? And then find out who the real decision maker is for each one of the companies that we were talking about early, right? Send a message, make a call, or ask for an introduction to start the conversation. All right, drop a bullseye if you're accepting this challenge today. All right, identify 3 companies or clients you want to work with you want to connect with this month. Identify one organization that you're going to reach out to so that you can do a talk. Find out who the real decision makers are for the 3 companies that you want to reach out to this month. And then we're going to send a message, make a call, or ask for an introduction. Start the conversation. All right, y'all. So that's a wrap for today. Comment your biggest takeaway from Principle 4. What's one thing you'll implement immediately? I know I gave y'all action, and I know sometimes people are like, well, I already do that, I don't need to do that. But if there is something else that you got from this, even though this is just part 1 of this chapter, I may come back later to finish part 2 because I don't want to go all weekend and we waiting to read the rest of that. So I may go ahead and do that. But if you're ready to close more deals by talking to the right people, like and subscribe and follow. Stop wasting time. Let's start closing sales. Turn on your notifications. Stay consistent with growth so we can stay connected. Make sure if you want to be a part of the Growth Collective, where we meet on a weekly basis. It's a free group where we meet, and I meant to plug that all through this, my bad. But we meet and we work. So that's pretty much all we do. We get online and we get work done. So make sure if you want to, send me your email and I'll make sure to put you on the list. No, I have not created a landing page for it yet, but that will come soon. Right now, just send me the information and I'll put you on the list and you'll be added to be able to join us. All right. So make sure you tag your bestie who needs to hear this. And remember, the best salespeople don't chase. They position themselves in front of the right people. See you on Monday, same place, same energy. Keep growing, keep glowing, and keep going. I'll see y'all on Monday. Oh, no, I'll probably see y'all a little later because I'm finished that chapter up. All right. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace. Thank you for being here, y'all. I appreciate you. You too. Have a great weekend.